starting five of your Adamson Soaring Baby Falcons. At forward, number 8, JC Bonsalida. At guard, number 14, Jean Carillo. The other forward, number 21, Earl Medina. The other guard, number 24, Temple Garcia. And at center, number 25, Vince Reyes. Their head coach is Mike Verben. Here now is the starting lineup of your UST Growling Tiger Cubs. At forward, number 3, Carl Manding. At center, number 11, Koji Buenaflor. At guard, number 18, Jamie Lim. The other forward, number 19, Andre Duho. And the other guard, number 28, Lance Ronquillo. Their head coach is Manu Inigo. Officiating this ballgame, our crew chief, Ian Bonbe. Umpire 1, Jaime Ribano. And umpire 2, Jordan Evans.
The starting lineup for the Baby Falcons, Carillo will start alongside Garcia, Bonsalida, Medina, and Vince Reyes taking his spot at center here for Adamson. Meanwhile, the Tiger Cubs will be starting JB Lim alongside Ronquillo, Dungo, Manding, and Koji Buenaflor will be at center here for the Tiger Cubs. Our officiating trio will be headed by Borbe, Rivano, and Nebres. They're the three on the floor here, controlling things for both of our squads. And here we go. It's the final four of UAAP Season 86 boys basketball. First quarter action here as we get an opening possession by Adamson. Kobe Dio on the panel, joined by Renzo Subido. Now Renzo, talk to us a little bit as Vince Reyes kicks us off with a free throw line jumper here. Talk to us a little bit about what the pressure is like for a player playing with stakes like this.
Well, entering in this ball game, it's a different level, especially now that both teams are scouted, and it's about their adjustment and how they prepared for this ball game.
And you can already see how the tension and the energy is just way different. Let's take a look at the replay here.
That was a good play, and that's what you expect from a player like Reyes, to really make those mid-range jumpers for the Adamson squad.
Reyes, such a poised and talented player here in the juniors division. There's just so much maturity in his game that you can tell me more if this is true, but there's just a lot about his game that screams of how ready and prepared he is if he, to take that next step.
Well, we all know that this Adamson squad is a very talented talented team, but Reyes is one of those main players really leading this Adamson squad here.
3-0 start for the Baby Falcons. Dumo turns the ball over. Adamson will run. Entry pass on the inside is picked off. Ball is loose. Body's on the floor, but it's Carillo who cleans it up for the Baby Falcons.
So far, Adamson showing us that they could really make defensive stops and convert their basket on the offensive end. Here you can see Bonsalida, known for being a scrappy player, found a teammate and made that easy too.
Bonsalida doing a lot of the uncountable things for this Adamson squad. Helps them to an early 5-0 lead here against the Tiger Cubs. UST still looking to buy a basket. Carl Manding is fouled and he will shoot free throws. That's Bonsalida who fouls him.
Both teams are known to really apply excellent ball pressure, to really apply pressure on the front court. And right now, they're kicking off the quarter with really an aggressive defense.
And how do you try to navigate your as you see Coach Pido Jarencho in attendance here?
Yes, also one of the legendary coach for UST who gave the seniors division championship back in 2006.
Looking and scouting for that next star that he might have on the seniors team here. There's a lot of options if you're Coach Pido for this UST squad. A foul on the other end. It's going to go on Ronquillo.
Well, that was a great recognition on Garcia's part as a point guard, recognizing that there was a mismatch on Reyes with 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 defending him.
And how big of a factor is that going to be for Justin Garcia? And how big of a factor is that going to be for Adamson? That leadership of Justin Garcia to lead them into this victory.
Well, that's going to be very important in this ball game. Garcia has been the leader of this team. All their won games was him either scoring or making plays for his teammates.
Well, he has really put this team on his back. Whether it's sharing the backcourt with Mark Esperanza or leading it himself, he's just been spectacular here for the Baby Falcons. They have a 3-point lead with just about 2 minutes passing here in the first quarter. Shot no good that time by Medina. Ball is loose again. More bodies on the floor. It's a tussle between 𝔬𝔤𝔤 and that was Carl Manding on the floor for UST. Possession will go to the Tiger Cubs.
So far, the Tiger Cubs doing a great job on that zone defense, trying to cover the driving lanes of the guards of Adamson.
𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 looking to slow things down here for UST. Carl Manding with the ball, gets it to Buenaflor. OG Buenaflor puts it up, no. Adamson is running. 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 now to 𝔬𝔤𝔢𝔰, gives it off here to Garcia. Garcia directing traffic. 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 picks that ball. 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 with 2 guys to beat. 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 takes it himself for the lay-in.
𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 showing us that height doesn't matter there. You know, this player is fearless and really known for his defensive prowess.
And that time, his defense leading to a fast break point for UST. Lead cut down to 1. UST forcing another stop, but they turn it over as JB Lim couldn't handle the rock that time.
And there again, you see here 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 getting the steal from Garcia and making a tough layup there.
Well, beat all of the defenders to lay it in and to cut the lead down to 1 here. Mark Esperanza in the ball game for Adamson. 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 fires up a 3. No go. 𝔬𝔤𝔢𝔰 with a rebound. Ball is picked off by Dumo. Toy Dumo steps back for 3. It's air. And Adamson will take it to the other end. Medina fakes the pass, gets it to Reyes. Reyes with a pump fake in the lane, kicks it out. Esperanza for 3. No go. Offensive rebound. The 2 Adamson players collide, and that's going to be UST's ball.
I like what I'm seeing from both teams, not letting up defensively and offensively. All the players are aggressive. You can see that they really want to get this game done.
And you were talking about how the defense is intense here. Despite the intense defense from both sides, they're still finding a way to set these plays up. Just haven't been falling due to that defense.
Well, when you're in this kind of level, in the Final Four level, it's not about talent anymore. It's how you execute the game plan, how patient you are, and how disciplined you are in this ball game.
We'll see who out executes the other here. As we approach the halfway mark of the first quarter, Vince Reyes with the first triple of the ball game here for Adamson.
Reyes having a strong start already with 6 points and 2 rebounds in the opening quarter.
Strong start here for Vince Reyes. Wants to put this game away and head back to the finals ASAP, but 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 answers back with a 3 of his own.
And that's what UST Tiger Cubs has to do consistently, to move the ball, create for your teammates, and attack those gaps in the defense.
Lead cut down to 1. Esperanza to the corner. Medina is fouled. And that's going to go on 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢. See that three-pointer by Vince Reyes to set it up, and then on the other end, Ronquillo set it up perfectly for a three-pointer of his own. And the offense is starting to pick up a little bit here, Renzo.
And now Coach Manu Inigo trying to put some size in it by putting 𝔍𝔂𝔤 in.
UST now definitely having that height advantage with 𝔍𝔂𝔤 on the inside. Medina on the other end gets a three for Adamson.
Medina, one of the best shooters for Adamson. Great recognition from him, staying on that gap and just taking and letting it fly.
First points up on the board here for Medina. And gives Adamson a 4-point lead. Tungo steps back for three, misfires. And Adamson with the rebound. Esperanza with the ball. Finds Medina again for three. Bang, bang! And that will force UST into a timeout as Earl Medina getting hot early here, getting open. Wide open for the three. That's his second of the game. And Medina has 6 points to tie Vince Reyes as UST takes a timeout. Later in the day, they'll be taking on VJ Cray and the FEU Baby Tamaraws as they too are keeping a close eye here on this one. Everybody seems very tense watching this game, Renzo, and there's a good reason why, with just how much pressure there is for both of these teams.
Well, definitely, all the players right now here are feeling the pressure, but it's up to you how you're gonna be dealing with it.
𝔬𝔬𝔬 dealing with it with an and-one opportunity for UST, getting to the hoop, getting fouled, and he'll have a shot here to bring the game to within 4.
You know, that's why he's the main player for this UST squad. If he doesn't get his points off the play, he can manufacture any moves and make shots.
There was a lot of excitement for the Tiger Cubs when 𝔬𝔬𝔬 came in, and he has really not disappointed with the way he's playing here for this UST team. Manding all the way could not get the bucket. Esperanza has it for Adamson. Abayon to Esperanza. Mark using that screen. Three-pointer on the way for the Baby Falcons. That's offline. Abayon with a second opportunity and an and-one opportunity as well for the Baby Falcons.
That's what you get when you have the right spacing, when you execute. Your teammates are going to be on the right spot at the right time for those offensive rebounds.
There, Abayon getting a not-so-easy offensive rebound on that one over the much taller Bricks 𝔍𝔂𝔤. As you see, Koji Buenaflor checking back into the game for UST. So Abayon with a chance here to bring it to within 8, and he does. This is the largest lead of the game for the Baby Falcons.
Both teams so far applying full court defense, trying to slow down each other's offensive pace.
The floor gets it to 𝔑𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰. 𝔑𝔞𝔪� fires for 3, and that's good.
That was an excellent ball movement, recognizing his open teammate on the wing.
Medina trying to answer, cannot. That ball is going to trickle out of bounds, and it'll point to UST side.
Well, these both teams are well known for their defense, trying to pick up their offense by starting on defense.
𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢, another three. This time it's offline. And Adamson with the ball. Esperanza gets open for three. Cannot connect. 𝔍𝔬𝔪 leading the fast break. Dumo all the way, and that ball will still point to Adamson's side. Well, to UST side rather. But the Adamson players are asking for, I believe they're asking for a coach's challenge on that one.
Well, that was a good transition defense on the Adamson squad, where Esperanza, after making a shot, running back for defense and trying to disrupt Dumo's attempt to make that basket.
Well, they have corrected the call, and that is going to be the Baby Falcons ball. They're up by 5 here with just about 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Esperanza gets it on the inside. Adamson making the most out of their opportunities in that painted area as Jared Tumaning gets it in for the Baby Falcons. Ɓuenaflor puts it up, and the shot will not count. He's going to get called for the offensive foul.
Adamson known for their pack defense, getting that offensive foul. And, you know, if you're UST, you want to keep competing against the #1 seed team, you got to be patient. You got to move the ball, look for the best possible shot, and for the open teammate.
And would you say that is something that is lacking right now for this UST team, that ball movement?
Well, compared to what Adamson has been doing in this quarter, Adamson just been doing a better job moving the ball.
UST now with it. Velasquez finding 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢, and a foul is called. And it's going to go on JR Abayon. So Abayon gets called for it. It's a 7-point lead still for Adamson. UST with possession. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 𝔍𝔞𝔪� trying to hand it off. Velasquez open for three. Too strong. Umali grabs the rebound here for Adamson. Oh, nice handoff to Tumaning. Second try for Tumaning is good. And it's a 9-point lead now for the Baby Falcons.
That's the spacing you want to see. When you run the floor, you reward your big man in the middle.
It's Velasquez with the Euro, cannot go. Versosa with an offensive board. 𝔍𝔞𝔪� to the corner. Waki Ludovice for three. No go. Ɓuenaflor, second try. Finally, it falls for UST.
And Ɓuenaflor getting that offensive rebound and making that easy 2 points. And, you know, Ɓuenaflor is one of those key players here that really helped the team enter this Final Four.
Oh, what a move there. Adamson getting another bucket courtesy of CJ Umali. 𝔍𝔞𝔪� for three, puts it in. Oh, both teams now just trading baskets in the final few seconds of this first quarter. Justin Garcia with the ball. Shot clock turned off, 3 seconds to go. Garcia hands it off. Adamson will get the shot off in time, but it will not fall. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. And it's going to be Adamson. back in the ball game. 23-17 after the first quarter. And here in the second, still anyone's ball game, Renzo, with how these two teams are competing. And if you're UST, what do you try to do now to limit Adamson getting into the paint here, which is where they've had a bulk of their scoring?
Well, UST has been doing a great job defensively, but they gotta be more patient on the offensive side, try to move the ball more and try to create for their teammates.
That's a great point you brought up. UST only with 3 assists in this game so far. Adamson already with 7 assists in this ball game. And it's given them a comfortable cushion here after that first quarter. 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 turns it over. Justin Garcia going all the way. Easy lane to the basket for Justin Garcia.
From defense to offense real quick. That's why they're the #1 offensive and defensive team in the season.
Here's Reyes. Reyes puts it up, no. Adamson out on the run again. Vince Reyes going all the way off the dish from Justin Garcia, and it's a double-digit lead for the Baby Falcons.
A well-oiled machine that the Adamson squad has been showing us all season long. Running the floor with great spacing.
It seems like it's a revved up Formula One car with how they're running every time on that court. Medina with it, gets it back to Garcia. Reyes gives it off. Carrillo passes it out. Earl Medina for 3. No go. Offensive rebound. It stays with Adamson. Garcia in the corner. Garcia drives, adds it off to Reyes. Reyes puts it up, and he is fouled. So it's going to be free throws on the way here for Vince Reyes, who has 8 points and 2 rebounds in this game.
Again, just like what I said, a well-oiled machine team. Great look from Garcia to Reyes for an easy bucket.
Doy Dungo has checked back into the game for UST. A quick break for him. But let's talk about Vince Reyes a little bit here, Renzo. I mean, we talk highly about him in the pregame, but also throughout that first quarter, and he has surely not disappointed here already with some important numbers for this Adamson team.
Well, we all know that it's been a Garcia show all season long, with Esperanza trying to help out Garcia, but we couldn't count out Reyes, who's been really spectacular, trying to help out the scoring and rebounding.
Just that steady, reliable offensive threat for Adamson, and right on cue, he gets another bucket on the fast break, and that's the 10th point of the game for Vince Reyes, who leads all scorers in this one.
And here Reyes getting a stop, running the floor, and getting that easy bucket.
Robinson back in town to watch on here. So is Coach Pido Arencho of UST. So a lot of coaches keeping a close eye, Renzo, to the juniors division. Obviously, a lot of talent in this pool.
And probably trying to scout their next prospect to try to get to play for their college.
Coach Topek's not wasting any time. He just came off of a silver medal in Dubai, and he's already here watching the games.
And he's also a champion from the last season of the collegiate level.
He is getting treated to quite the show here, especially for Adamson, who have built this 12-point lead off of some stellar defensive stops, but even better execution on that fast break. Dumo drives, gets into the paint, lays it up and in.
Dumo there showing us why he's the #1 player for this Tiger Cubs. Showing us what he can do inside the floor. There, that was good recognition, attacking that lead foot and going strong to his right.
And avoiding the contact as well. Only the 4th point of the game for Doy Dumo, so maybe that gets him going a little bit here for UST. The lead is 10. Medina with it, Carrillo rather. Carrillo, free throw line jumper, no good. Ronquillo with it. Dumo all the way. Dumo looking for the foul, will not get it. And Adamson will run. They have numbers, but Esperanza will reset. Garcia all the way. Garcia with the left-handed lay-in, no good, but Bonzalida recovers the offensive rebound. Esperanza shifting gears, gets it to Bonzalida for 3. No go, and possession will point, and it'll stay with Adamson, and they'll have 14 on the shot clock.
So far, both teams having a hard time converting a basket, but Adamson here having a chance to execute a nice play off a baseline inbound.
And this play has been stopped. Our officials are talking to the coaches. Officials are clearing some things out here.
There might be a confusion on the substitution there.
So our trio of officials are taking control here, setting things for both of our squads.
Here you can see Coach Mike Fermin trying to model his 5 there, trying to compose and give instructions.
So there's a technical foul called on Adamson as the player was heading in to the court. No substitution was made or officiated yet, so that's going to be a technical free throw for Doy Dumo as he makes that one and cuts the lead down to 9 here.
Right now, USC just have to make a stop here and be consistent, making stops and trying to execute better on the offensive end.
Well, UST will take that free throw, and they'll take every point that they can get here as they try to trim down the lead. Carl Manding with the rebound off the miss from JC Bonzalida. Ronquillo calling out a play. Ronquillo gets it to Dumo. Doy Dumo drives. And a holding foul called here on De Jesus. So that's going to be the 3rd team foul on Adamson here. UST with it, they have 13 on the shot clock. Dumo finds Manding. Carl loses that one. Esperanza has the ball for Adamson. Vince Reyes back to Esperanza. Esperanza met at the rim by Carl Manding, but he is fouled and will shoot some free throws.
There you can see the spacing there, the chemistry of these Adamson players, trying to share the basketball and playing more as a team in this game.
Boy, Mark Esperanza almost making that shot, Renzo, with all that contact delivered by Carl Manding. But nonetheless, he'll get some free throws as he misses the first one.
You know, Adamson's team is a team who's really deceiving. They're small, not the tallest team in the league, but just like what I said, they're a well-oiled machine. All the players know what to do when they get the basketball.
And I think the next part of that point of yours is that this Adamson team, despite the lack of height, they're not lacking in athleticism whatsoever. And it's evident with how they run that fast break.
You can see Coach Manu not happy with that shot from Lim. Probably asking to have more flow in the game offensively.
UST just not having any flow right now in this ball game. And we get a wedgie there off the shot from 𝔐𝔐, so that's going to be UST's ball.
UST has been doing a great job on their half-court zone defense. But what's really hurting them is their transition defense, not being able to run back and stop those fast break points by Adamson.
We'll see if they can rebuy some of those points with a quality possession here. Koji Buenaflor cannot get that one to fall. Vince Reyes has it for the Baby Falcons. Esperanza drives, fakes the pass, and two more free throws coming Mark Esperanza's way as Koji Buenaflor gets called on that one. Substitutions here. Carl Manding checks back into the game. And for Koji Buenaflor, that's his second foul in this one. So Mark Esperanza back at the free throw line, but this is the first again.
You know, Esperanza showing us the craftiness there, trying to drive the lane and getting that foul and having the chance to extend the lead up to 11.
And that's the luxury if you're Adamson, and that's the headache if you're UST. Mark Esperanza on one side, you go to the other side, you have Justin Garcia just waiting for that ball as well. So this backcourt of Adamson, really a trouble for any team in this league as 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢 misses the three there.
So far, 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢 has been struggling from beyond the arc. Only not making actually none. 0 of 4 from beyond the 3 points.
Only 5 points in this game for 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢 to go along with 2 steals and a rebound. Another foul committed by UST. That's going to put them over the limit and send Vince Reyes to the free throw line.
And so far, Vince Reyes having a spectacular start in this ball game with 10 points and 5 rebounds already.
Reyes goes 1 for 2 at the stripe that time. Adamson only making 45% of their free throws here in the game. 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢 kicks it out. Ronquillo to Lim. JB Lim for 3. No go. 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢 grabs it, but it's stolen by Reyes. And a foul, a blocking foul called on 𝔐𝔞𝔪𝔢.
Not the kind of foul you want there. They're already in the penalty situation.
And definitely not, Renzo. And you're right, that puts UST in a bit of a pickle here with still 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. So how do you try to stop Adamson at this point, where you're over the foul limit, still have a good amount of time in the quarter. How do you stop them to getting into their offensive groove?
Well, if you're UST, you just gotta keep regrouping. Make sure that everyone is in one page, offensively and defensively, and try to be more aggressive and try to outplay Adamson's squad even more.
Body on the floor. Vince Reyes will be called for that foul. So UST will reset. They'll have 14 seconds on the shot clock here. They're down by 14. Boy Dungo, corner three, no good. Justin Garcia has it. Garcia with one man to beat, and that's JD Lim who fouls Garcia. And he'll head back to the free throw line.
Oh, there Garcia recognizing that US is already in the penalty situation, and good recognition from him, trying to put the ball strong to the basket and trying to draw that foul.
And he drew that one perfectly, as he is now at the free throw line for Adamson. 5 for 11, make that 6 for 12 for the day here for Adamson at the free throw line. UST only attempting 4 on their end. Garcia with a miss, rebound to UST. Just about 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Dungo all the way, draws the foul. That's gonna go on Sahili.
Here you can see Dungo doing everything for his team, trying to lift up this Tigers team.
We've seen it the past couple of possessions. Dungo really getting to that painted area, aware of the foul troubles of Adamson this quarter as well.
And if you're USC, if you're the coaches of USC, that's something you want to keep seeing from your main player, having that sense of urgency to really lead this USC squad.
If you're Toy Dungo, who now has 7 points in the game, seeing those free throws go down would be very valuable to his shooting groove in this game. 8 seconds to shoot for Adamson. Esperanza kicks it out, three-pointer on the way. Misfire that time for the Baby Falcons. Dungo has it. Ludovice drives, pass stolen by Adamson.
And good idea from Ludovice. And you know, this is another player that has been really struggling and would be very timely if he gets his groove in this ball game.
Another rebound here for Dungo, leading the fast break. Dungo quickly double team, stolen here by Justin Garcia. Garcia to his teammate, and Adamson scores again on the fast break, that time courtesy of Gabe De Jesus.
Adamson starting to pull away in this game.
Carl Manding with a misfire. Reyes with another rebound. He has 7 in the ball game to go along with 13 points. Final 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Missed by Mark Esperanza. Oh, Esperanza almost getting the steal there on Lucky Ludovice.
Oh, here, that was a good interception from Garcia and sharing the basketball to his teammate.
Well, Garcia with great presence of mind to see the running De Jesus for that easy lay-in. Adamson has 10 fast break points in this game. Boksit misses on that one. And that ball will head back to the Baby Falcons side.
So far, everything really going well defensively and offensively for this Baby Falcons.
Umadi with it. Gets it to Esperanza. Mark off the screen from Sahili. Umali to Esperanza. Three-pointer on the way, but a travel is called on CJ Umali.
And you know, if you're UST with that kind of zone defense, you really have to be more active. You gotta have active hands, move your feet, and try your best to really clog those lanes when Adamson players are penetrating.
Well, they're doing a lot of that here, Renzo, in this game. Their points in the paint, 20-8 compared to UST. As they get a foul called on the other end.
Here, that was a strong drive, but Adamson really trying to clog those lanes and make things hard for Dungo.
Dungo, every time he tries to penetrate and get to the rim, he's just seeing a wall of white shirts all over him.
That's why the Final Four is a different ball game. The atmosphere is much harder. All the players are scouted, and it's all about how you adjust and how you're going to be creative in this kind of ball game.
When you have your backs against the wall, like UST here, Enzo, you're going to want to try to throw everything, especially against a top-seeded squad here. We'll take another break. Back with more after this. To watch match number 1 of our doubleheader Final Four matchups for today. And I see some some fans still in their school uniform, so maybe got out early to come out here and support. I hope it was an early dismissal.
Sometimes it could be part of their grade.
Coming out to support. I think that would be a grade that I wish I had back in high school or back in college. You saw the Adamson fans coming out here, and they are getting treated to quite the show as their team has built a comfortable cushion here and forcing a lot of turnovers on UST's side, just like that one, as they force the offensive foul on Carl Manding.
Well, that was a well-drawn play coming off a timeout for Coach Manu Inigo. Just really failed to set the screen properly.
About half a minute to go here in the second quarter. Esperanza kicks it out. Carrillo fakes, puts it up. Carrillo can't get the roll. Aki Ludovice has it. Shot clock turned off here for UST. Dungo waiting to make his move. Finds Ludovice, kicks it out. Buksit drives out for the three-point shot, and that falls for Esteban. And that will trim the lead down to 10 as we head into the halftime break. Here, check out that three-pointer from Charles Esteban, getting set up and swishing it nicely to cut the lead down to 10 here. for this Adamson squad?
Well, right now, the third quarter would be crucial on how UST would adjust to the kind of basketball that Adamson has been playing today's ball game. And everything's going to start on defense, on how they're going to make stops and convert baskets on the offensive side.
And you talk about getting stops. Where does that actually start for UST? Is it in the half-court set, or do they try to stop the fast breaks first and foremost?
Well, in the first half, those fast break points by Adamson, that's what really killed the USC squad there. So it's going to be crucial on how they're going to run back and make defensive stops.
Possession here for Adamson to open up the third quarter. Earl Medina with it, pulls up for two. That's offline. 𝔂𝔑 has it for UST. Ronquillo setting things up. Ronquillo with 5 points in this game for the Tiger Cubs. 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢 with it, passes it across court. Ronquillo thought about the pass. Will pass it this time, 5 seconds. Dumo from downtown, no. But Adamson gets the rebound. Oh, nice find by Justin Garcia. Had eyes away from JC Bonzalida, but the ball found him either way.
Again, just like what I said, if UST wants to get back in this ball game, they gotta make those stops on Adamson's fast break.
𝔬𝔞𝔪𝔢. This is the three there. Garcia with it. Jean Carrillo for three. No go. 𝔬𝔞𝔪𝔢 has the rebound. Gives it off here to 𝔂𝔑. Ludovice still scoreless in this game. Ronquillo inside to 𝔬𝔞𝔪𝔢, and Koji finishes it off nicely.
Oh, that was a good penetration from Ronquillo, trying to really attract the defense of Adamson and dishing out to his teammate.
Garcia puts it up. Garcia in the painted area, floats it in for two.
Oh, Garcia showing us the talent there, manufacturing that kind of shot.
Everything just looking extremely easy for Justin Garcia on this Adamson offense. 𝔬𝔞𝔪𝔢 backs down Bonzalida. 𝔬𝔞𝔪𝔢 misfires. Carrillo has it. Pass up ahead to Garcia. Garcia with the handoff right back to Carrillo, who lays it up and in. And Adamson balloons the lead to 14 here. And they, like you said in that first half, Renzo, a well-oiled machine. And they're looking like they have every gear on 6 hit right now with the way they're running their pace.
And you know, that's what Adamson has been doing all game long, running the floor, but they're always in control. They know when to push the ball and set up the play.
Miscommunication there by the Tiger Cubs. Garcia barrels into Ronquillo, but Ronquillo gets called for the block.
And here, Ronquillo, known as a defensive player, trying to draw that offensive foul on Garcia.
Ronquillo really wanted that charge call, still pleading his case to the referees. But nonetheless, that's going to be the third foul now on Lance Ronquillo, and he will take a seat as Carl Manding checks into the game here for UST. Reyes fakes, steps back for three, puts it in. And Vince Reyes connecting with his second triple of the day.
Reyes being patient with that ball fake, a step back three.
to watch and scout the talent in front of them. Coach Denok is going to be on the court here later in the day when FEU takes on the Bullpups here, Renzo.
And you know, usually in the Final Four level, a lot of collegiate coaches are really scouting for players.
And Maki Ludovice gets on the scoring column now for UST, cutting the lead down to 15.
Well, that could be a good boost for the UST squad there, with Ludovice trying to get his groove on the offensive side.
And right after him, Carl Manding puts it up and in for UST, cutting the lead down to 13. A quick 4 points for the UST squad. Bonzalida with a miss. Bonzalida's second try is good.
You know, Bonzalida there showing us the aggressiveness, getting that second chance points for Adamson.
UST with a miss on the other end. Justin Garcia with the ball. Garcia pulls up with a short floater and banks it home for two.
Oh, the veteran that he is. Good read on that open court situation. No one closed him out and just took that one-hander in the middle.
Ludovice for three, puts it in.
Very timely basket coming from Ludovice. And you could see that he's starting to get his confidence back.
Oh, that's what you were talking about, that jumper, valuable for him. But UST unable to stop the outburst from Vince Reyes, who now has 18 in the game. It's still perfect across the board.
Again, if you're UST, you want to keep competing in this game, you got to be consistent, making stops and executing plays.
Vince Reyes getting a block on the other end on Carl Manding.
So far, Reyes having a tremendous game. Perfect from the field with 6 out of 6.
Salida to Medina. Medina in the corner. No go. Manding saves it. And Dungo will run. Dungo all the way gets tangled up. And he will shoot some free throws.
There, that was a good dish from Garcia to Reyes. And here, trying to get that basket, but Reyes was all over there.
Reyes showing that he is much more than just a scorer for Adamson. Getting the stop there. Big time block for Vince Reyes. But now it's Dungo looking to get the feel for the basket here, as Justin Garcia will take some much deserved rest here on that Adamson bench.
And you know, that's why it's a tough matchup for USC playing against Adamson, the #1 seed in the league, #1 in terms of offense and defense. And you can see Makita Mana, these players are not just really well equipped on the offensive side, but they know how to play defense. Most of these players are two-way players.
And that defense proving to be extremely valuable, Renzo, as this game has progressed. That's how Adamson was able to get on to that big lead in the first half, and looking to stay with that lead here in the second. CJ Umali for three, too short. Lim gets it to Dungo. UST down by 14. JB Lim kicks it out. Ludovice fires for three, puts it in. Well, after going scoreless in the first half, Waki Ludovice has come out of halftime and given UST 8 points here in the third quarter.
A very timely and much needed help for UST if they want to get back in this ball game.
Gonzalito with an offensive board. Esperanza for three. Too strong. Manding collects the rebound. Dungo to JB Lim. Lim drives out to Ludovice. Another three. Another falls.
Ludovice, back-to-back threes. Ice in his veins.
third triple of the game for Waki Ludovice as he cuts the lead down to single digits here. A steal by JB Lim. Lim to Ludovice. Ludovice all the way. Adamson not calling any timeouts here. Ludovice has 13 in the third quarter.
Yes, and that quick, Adamson leads down to 6.
Another steal, but a foul called on UST. That's going to go on Carl Manding.
Oh, Ludovice on fire in this third quarter, making 13 points in just one quarter.
And just like that, Adamson will reintegrate Justin Garcia into the offense and try to stop the bleeding here for the Baby Falcons. Garcia to Carrillo. Reyes with a fake. Reyes finds an open teammate. And a 3-second violation called on JC Bonzalida.
Right now, the Tiger Cubs coming alive in the third quarter, making stops after stops and converting baskets.
UST having a new breath of life here in the third quarter, and there's still 2 minutes and a half to go. JB Lim finds Manding, ball is loose and stolen by Adamson. Reyes all the way, and he is fouled. Foul's called on the floor. It's gonna go on Doi Dungo. And Dungo picks up his third foul here. That's going to give Adamson the ball. They'll have 20 on the shot clock. And Justin Garcia puts an end to the run by UST with a bucket there. Puts the lead back up to 8.
Adamson not being rattled, being composed and converting that 2-point floater there.
Dungo with it. Dungo as that ball picked, and it's going to stay with UST with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Velasquez has checked into the game, and Doi Dungo will take a seat. So Velasquez will inbound here for the Tiger Cubs. Versosa, shot might have gotten blocked. Manding puts it up and in. And Manding brings UST to within 6.
Manding manufacturing a shot mid-air, converting a basket over a tough defense by Bonzalida.
Reyes with a jumper is good. Vince Reyes staying calm and cool on that one for his 20th point of the ball game. Lim with a cross to Ludovice. Waki pulls up for mid-range jumper, no. Versosa is fouled on the offensive rebound, and he's gonna head to the free throw line.
The reason Coach Manu put Versosa inside is to get that rebound and try to get second chance opportunity for the UST Tiger Cubs.
That's exactly what he did on that possession, and a chance here to turn that offensive rebound into some points for UST, and some much needed points as well, Renzo. There's also with the miss. What about Waki Ludovice this quarter? Stepping up, not letting himself get phased after that scoreless first half, and came out and poured 13 on Adamson in this quarter.
And, you know, knowing Ludovice, he's been one of the key players for UST. Just having a hard time and been struggling in the past couple of games. But now he's back, his confidence is back. So it's up to the other players how to step up.
Esperanza puts it up, puts it in. And just like that, the lead is back up to double digits. Esperanza makes his first triple of the ball game and the 5th triple for Adamson. JB Lim gets blocked at the rim by Vince Reyes. That's his 2nd block of the ball game.
There again, good ball movement, making that extra pass to Esperanza, converting that open 3.
Oh, Esperanza, he himself staying ready to take the shot. Oh, the ball gets loose as Wacky Ludovice fell on the inbound, and that's going to lead to an easy bucket for Earl Medina. Lead up to 13. Shot clock turned off here for UST. David Lim inside to Buenaflor. Koji Buenaflor puts it up and gets it in a nick of time as the game clock expires, and that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. And here was that last play. Earl Medina just getting the bucket, and on the other end, Koji Buenaflor, as time was expiring. Center. The Adamson Baby Falcons holding on to an 11-point lead here against the UST Tiger Cubs, but UST having some momentum coming into this 4th quarter, and so take a look at that quarter scoring. Tell us what that tells you.
Well, even if Adamson led by 1 point on that 3rd quarter, but UST did a better job playing patiently, executing the game plan. That's why the lead now is just cut down to 9 points.
UST definitely doing a way better job, like you mentioned, in that 3rd quarter than they did in the 2 quarters in that 1st half. So that's something that they want to build upon, but they have to stop the scoring here from Mark Esperanza and this Adamson team.
Esperanza showing us the craftiness there, the package that he has, converting the tough basket there.
Dumo drives, and Dumo has that ball pick. It'll stay with UST with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ronquillo checking back into the ball game. Velasquez taking a seat here. 63-52 is our score. And UST looking to fight their way back, but the firepower on this Adamson team just seems like it never ends, Renzo.
You just could see the confidence that Coach Fermin has for his players here. The confidence that these players have to play good basketball, and they're just enjoying the game.
Everything just flowing very easy for this squad as 𝔬𝔤𝔤 saves it to Reyes. Esperanza on the drive. Esperanza with a handoff. 3 seconds to shoot. Carrillo. And that ball will stay with Adamson. Oh, but they're calling it a shot clock violation on the Baby Falcons, so that's going to be UST's ball.
Carrillo trying to do a bit too much on that possession. Coach Fermin just signaling him that he could have taken that shot already.
63-52. UST chasing this 9-point gap. Ball is picked. Ball finds its way to Manding. And Carrillo secures the rebound for Adamson. Vince Reyes. Reyes fakes the three, kicks it out. Garcia will drive, pulling up for the jumper. That won't fall. 𝔬𝔬 with the rebound. 𝔬𝔬 with 11 points in the game here for UST, trying to add to it. Gets fouled on his way to the rim. And that's going to mean more free throws on 𝔬𝔬.
𝔬𝔬 here trying to exert his presence and trying to make a basket for the UST Cubs.
Now, we've seen that time and time again throughout this game. 𝔬𝔬 just trying to get into the paint, trying to draw the foul. And this time, he'll be awarded with some free throws. 𝔬𝔬 with 13 points, well, 14 after that free throw, to go along with 4 rebounds and 2 steals in this game.
And you can see in this game that Adamson is just playing more of a sit team with already 21 assists total compared to USC's just 12 assists.
Well, that's that ball movement that you were alluding to early in the game, which UST really needed to step up on. We saw a little bit of it in that third quarter. But we'll see if they can try to replicate it here in the fourth to go along with some defensive stops. Reyes gets it to Esperanza. Mark surveying his options, gets it to Jean Carrillo. Carrillo drives right, gets it to 𝔬𝔤𝔤. He fires for 3. No go. 𝔬𝔬 with the rebound. 𝔬𝔬 gets into the corner. Ludovice for 3. Offline, Vince Reyes secures the rebound. Carrillo finds Medina. He tries for 3. Too strong there. 𝔬𝔤𝔤, another offensive board, which leads to Mark Esperanza shooting more free throws here for Adamson.
Here, 𝔬𝔤𝔤 getting that rebound and dishing a pass to Esperanza for a chance to convert 2 points from the free throw line.
Well, JC 𝔬𝔤𝔤 has really been active on the offensive boards here, Renzo. Already 7 in this game, 10 in total.
Well, that's what a player like 𝔬𝔤𝔤, a special player like him, who doesn't really focus on scoring, but getting those loose balls, getting those second chance opportunities for your teammates to get a bucket.
He's a hard worker, that's for sure. JC 𝔬𝔤𝔤 contributing well on the defensive end here for Adamson. And he has 2 blocks to go along with those 10 rebounds. UST down by 9. 𝔬𝔬 drives, fakes, puts it up. And a foul is called. Refs are saying there was a push. And they're going to call it on the basket. No, they're calling it on the pass, so that's going to be out of bounds to UST. 14 on the shot clock. Oh, they tried to get it inside the Buena Flora. That Does not connect. Vince Reyes for three. Puts it in. Vince Reyes continues to be perfect from the field. 8 for 8 from the field and 3 for 3 from downtown.
UST just struggling to find the rhythm offensively, playing more of a one-on-one basketball here. And here you can see that Reyes just letting it fly with all the confidence that he has, converting that three-point shot.
23 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 blocks and 2 steals. No turnovers for Vince Reyes in this game. Oh, what a performance we've seen from Vince Reyes. And you can tell he's got his eyes just locked in on that finals spot. Medina gets it to Carrillo, to Esperanza. Inside here, shot no good that time by Abayon. And Dungo will run. Dungo going all the way behind the back to Ludovice. Waki drives out to JB Lim for three. Misfires, ball is saved, but falls into the hands here of Jean Carrillo. Esperanza for three, puts it in. Adamson with a shooting display here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. 7th triple in the game here for the Baby Falcons.
So Medina, good recognition.
Watching on here as we wind down the clock on this matchup between the UST Tiger Cubs and the Adamson Baby Falcons. A 17-point lead in the game for Adamson, and this is their biggest lead of the game here, Renzo. What has the Baby Falcons been doing to get on top but also stay on top despite the hot shooting from that guy, Waki Ludovice?
Well, Adamson has just been really composed all game long, having the trust with the game plan that Coach Fermin had for them. And, you know, the presence of mind, the decision-making, when to push the ball, when to set up a play, and always looking for the best possible shot.
Well, they are really running this offense well. UST not giving up, though. Still about half a quarter to be played here. They'll have 3 seconds to shoot.
Here, coming off a timeout, a well-drawn play coming from Coach Manu Inigo.
Esperanza, no good on that three. And a foul on the rebound. It's going to go on Dumo. That's the 4th foul on Dumo, so he's got to be careful here. Esperanza gets it to Bonzanida. Pass inside, a bit too strong. It's stolen by Dungo. Doy goes all the way. And Abayon is right there to telegraph that pass. Abayon slips, but finds the teammate in Jean Carrillo, and Mark Esperanza will reset here.
And this is what I'm talking about, knowing when to set up the play and try to create for your teammates.
Esperanza finding Bonzalida. What a pass, what a find from Mark Esperanza to JC Bonzalida.
Oh, Esperanza, what a nice dish coming from this point guard.
Time is not on the Tiger Cubs side. They're down by 16 here with just about 4 minutes remaining. Ludovise for three. No go. Carrillo with the rebound. Lim trying to nab that ball from Carrillo, but they give it up here to Esperanza. Medina open for three. Bang, bang! And Earl Medina gives Adamson their largest lead of the ball game here with 19 and gives them their 8th triple of the game. Ludovise kicks it out. Three-pointer, no good that time from 𝔍𝔞𝔪𝔢𝔰. And Adamson with the ball. And they're just about 3 minutes away from heading back to the finals here, Renzo.
Well, here Esperanza just doing a good job locating his open teammates.
Esperanza has the ball poked that time. 𝔬𝔬𝔪 going all the way. 𝔬𝔬𝔪 challenged and met at the rim by Bonzalida. And he gets fouled and will head to the free throw line.
Here, that was a good setup coming from Esperanza. Looking for his best shooter in the team with Medina converting that corner three-point shot.
Vince Reyes has checked back into the game here for Adamson. So has Justin Garcia. JC Bonzalida will take a seat here after drawing his 3rd foul. Boy, what an offense this Adamson team has been able to build and also grow on, Renzo, throughout this season.
And right now in this game, Adamson just trying to finish this game strong, and how they started the ball game, being a well-oiled machine.
Adamson will look on to this game and see it as one of their better ones with how they handled that run in the 3rd quarter by Joaquin Ludovise and UST, and how they stayed composed all throughout as they get another bucket here.
And so far, that's why Adamson Baby Falcons has been successful in this ball game. Their players doing a good job with their roles.
Well, meanwhile, Joaquin Ludovise still unconscious from that three-point line, has 5 triples in the ball game. Travel called on Vince Reyes.
They're doing recognizing his teammate on the corner and just making that extra pass.
Well, talk to us a little bit, Renzo, about how Adamson was able to make it extremely hard for Toy 𝔬𝔬𝔪, and at the first half, Joaquin Ludovise in this game, 𝔬𝔬𝔪 only having 1 assist in this game, which is unusual for him.
Well, Adamson did their job in scouting the tendencies of 𝔬𝔬𝔪, putting a tough matchup on him, making things hard every time he gets the ball. The 4 players are back in the paint trying to cover his driving lanes.
And with about 90 seconds away from heading back into the finals, what is Adamson's edge now, Renzo, as they await the winner of that FEU and NU matchup?
Right now, Adamson getting this win and getting the job done right away would give them more time to prepare for the finals.
Well, Justin Garcia continuing on here. Take a look at this, Renzo.
Garcia, good read from him off a ball screen, just making that floater to get in the bucket.
numbers for you. 23 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. That's all on Vince Reyes here in this game. And he really wanted to send this Adamson team back into that finals spot to where they were last year.
And talking about the Adamson team, the chemistry there, playing selfless basketball, sharing the basketball, and right now there are 4 players who are in double digits for the Baby Falcons.
And you can see across the box score as well, a lot of contributions from this Adamson team. So any given day, anyone on this squad can buy a bucket for you. And that is extreme luxury to have, especially when you're heading back into the finals.
And you know, playing team basketball, it would give you wonders and really put you on the top of this season.
Well, if you're UST now, looking at your season, the way that the games have progressed, what do you look on to for next season to try to build upon? Obviously, 𝔍𝔬𝔪𝔢 is going to be a big part of that, but what else is UST going to have to do to build upon heading into the next season?
Well, first, they have to recover from this season. They got to learn from the mistakes they had and make sure they keep improving during the off season.
There's a lot of promise for this UST team. A lot of new guys on this roster from the run that they had last season. And I'm sure this roster is not done developing, and they would want to get to a place where this Adamson team is now and where they will be in a few days, heading back into the UAAP Season 86 finals. 𝔬𝔬𝔪𝔢 is on the floor here for UST. Looks like he got hit on the face there. And 𝔬𝔬𝔪𝔢 has a bit of a cut on his right eye. Take a look at this replay. Getting hit on the arm. Looks like it was Justin Garcia who got a piece of that. So he's gonna head to the bench here to get cleaned up.
𝔬𝔬𝔪𝔢 not giving up on that play, showing us the heart.
Competing until that dying second. And that's another thing that this UST team, that culture that you would want to build, is to never give up when even when in times like these when the score is all but settled.
Yes, it's all about building a good foundation, a program with players with having good attitude, and that's something that could really bring you to the next level entering the next season.
You can see the look on their faces. Joaquin Ludovice doing everything he could in that third quarter and down the stretch here in the fourth to try and bring back this UST team. 19 points in the game for Ludovice to go along with 5 triples. And he's going to have to settle for a Final Four appearance here in Season 86. There is a lot, again, like we mentioned, to build upon on this UST team. And again, they definitely want to get into a place where this Adamson team is going now. Heading back to the finals for a second straight year. And poised to make a good run for that championship against whoever is coming out of that NU-FEU matchup. And they will let the clock expire here, and that's gonna do it. So the Adamson Baby Falcons are heading back to the UAAP Boys Basketball Finals for a second straight year after missing out For more than 3 decades in the finals, they're going 2 straight years. To 66, a 14-point lead, a 14-point win for the Baby Falcons. And talk to us a little bit about our player of the game here, Renzo.
So Vince Reyes just started the game strong, converting 8 of his 23 points in the first quarter and just playing a perfect game here, showing us the leader that he is, an all-around player. And